Hi, everyone. I'm back. Wasn't that a fun presentation we had from the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center? And now we're going to change thoughts entirely from Lewis and Clark to, you know, the grand lady who started all of this for every one of us, and that would be our own Miss Harriet. You are looking at her nest. And of course, this is the 1st of March, the first day of March. So right about now, I know that many of you are exactly like me, and I start counting things down. She should be here sometime towards the end of March or the 1st of April. Sometimes it's April Fool's Day. Sometimes it's the 2nd of April. Sometimes it's a little bit later, but sometimes it's early. She came one year, I think around the 23rd of March was her earliest arrival date. But this is when we all get our anticipation and anxiety. I have to say, I'm very anxious. Every year that goes on, I get more and more anxious because I keep worrying she's getting older and older. And I have to say, I just don't know what I will do if that bird does not come back, that particular bird. I'm in love with Harriet, and I'm not afraid to show it. So today we have a little something special planned to commemorate, number one, last year, and then to start to, do the countdown. This year we're going to do a very formal countdown. And if I take the ranch camera down to the bottom of the pole that holds the nest camera, you will see that we have a ladder, and we have our erstwhile handyman, tech guru, all-around good guy. James, are you out there, James?
Howdy, I am here, and we've got a new addition to the poll here. Every year we make a sign for the nesting pair and any offspring and chicks that have come along. And last year, of course, we had Harriet and Swoop and Lucky. So here we go here. We've got our new sign, and we've run out of board. So I've got to mount a new board here on the pole to tie the sign to. So I've got some hardware to be able to do that. And I'm going to climb up the ladder here and get started.
Well, good. We want to see the sign in place, James. And I have to say, I wouldn't mind if we run out of yet another board, but they all have Harriet signs on them, I'll tell you. We're just all crazy fans of that lovely woman, Harriet.
Okay, there is project number one. And we'll see if we can get these holes in here just right. Might have to get more screws, we'll see. I didn't pre-drill these, so I'm depending on the self-tapping screws to do the trick here.
So somebody has asked us how many years Harriet has been nesting here. And I will say that I positively identified Harriet in 2011 because that was the first year that we had a web camera. But I'm quite confident that she was the same matriarch that had been there for a couple of years before, at least 2010. And why do I say that? Because she and Ozzy moved right in. They were clearly a mating pair by then, and they knew exactly what to do. I mean, there was no fuss or muss like we go through when she loses a mate. So I'm going to say that Ozzy and Harriet date back to at least 2010. And if that's the case, that means she's been here at least 11 years, and she had to have been 3 years of age to be breeding at all. So this makes her a teenager. In the Osprey world, she's getting up there. Now, some Ospreys have lived into their 20s, and my hope is that we end up with the world's longest living Osprey in the form of Harriet. My money's on her, by the way, James. This is one heck of a lady.
Yeah, it's definitely been quite a saga, that's for certain. All right, we've got the screws in place here, and we will get the sign centered. And thanks to Paula here for getting the sign put together. She ordered things up and got everything ship-shape for us here.
Indeed, Paula does an awful lot for us, and I just want to give a shout-out to my good friend Paula. And I see that she's on here, so hey, Paula. Thank you. And I also want to pass along, James, that you've got, the audience is saying, get the board straight, James. We can deal with wonky feathers, but not wonky boards.
Of course. Naturally. All right. So there we go. We have our new sign up. And I'll step down, and you can zoom in on that if you're able. Yeah. And we'll... there we go, our latest set.
All right. This is great. It's a nice, calm day. We should get a good view of this because the wind's not blowing. That's as close as I can get, but you can see it. Harriet, Swoop, and Lucky. And I do think that was the best name possible for that chick last year. He sure came through a lot of things that could have done him in, including being rolled out of the nest, Harriet retrieving him. I mean, it was quite the saga. So it's going to be interesting this year. This is she switched mates last year, so what's in store for this year? I don't know, Part of the problem, I think, has been that Harriet is such an early migrator. And, Ozzy was one that came with her not too long on her heels. But since we lost Ozzy, Hal came later. And he was a good guy, but he was always too late. And I think that's what happened last year. He just came too late and swooped in and took his place.
Something I learned from Michael during last year's Awesome Osprey project is that in a lot of the nests, the male is the first to return. And that's something that we have not really experienced here. So we kind of had a different take on that. But Michael seemed to indicate that a lot of other nests, it's the male that gets there first.
Yeah, that's right. And so, timing is timing. Harriet does what she does. And no one tells her what to do. I do know that about her.
So we've got the sign up, and I think Ashley's ready to go with the next little project here. So if you'd like to spin the camera around, you can see what Ashley's up to.
I'm going to back up, and I'm going to catch Ashley at the tack room here in front of the tack room. I think Ashley's got something going for us here. There she is. Let's see if I can get centered on her. Hi, Ashley.
Hello. So happy to be here in the sunshine today.
Oh, isn't it a beautiful day? It is so nice and warm. Yeah.
I was sitting out on the deck with Boona just catching some rays. Yeah. So, go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to say, I wanted to compliment you on this morning session with Augie and Brandon.
Thank you.
I've just been really impressed with the way you've been able to follow through on Brandon's. He's a very good teacher, but you're a really good student. And you are, you are really calm, and you've created a really good relationship with Augie, and it really shows.
It's definitely taught me a lot of patience, if anything.
Yeah.
The number one thing it's taught me.
Yeah. Good. So
all right. Well, I have a surprise. What was that?
Okay, I can't. Yeah, you're going in the tack room there. Yep.
Yeah. So I've got something sitting behind the door here.
Okay.
I'm going to adjust these so I can close it. And then I'll come out in the sun and show everyone.
Oh, good. Good.
So you had me put together something over the weekend, and I kind of took some creative liberty with it.
Oh,
and we have a countdown calendar for Harriet's return.
Let me get in on it here. The white is a little bit hard to see. Let me see.
Let's see.
Okay, no, there we are. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Yeah. So
we have the number of days that we're going to count down, and then a whole calendar for us to cross the days off. I figured both would be fun to do every day.
Yeah. This will be great. Another one of your wonderful chores to do every day.
Oh, yeah. Never ending. So I stopped by the store yesterday and I picked up some command strips so we can hook it up to the door over here.
I'm wondering where to put it on the door so that everybody can see it. If you do put it as you go in the tack room on the left where that sign is now, I think that would work. We can't quite catch the right side of the door, but we can certainly catch the left side of the tack room door.
Okay. So I would have to put it lower behind or underneath all the signs, or take one of the signs down.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to have to take one of those signs down. Yeah, we can definitely see that side of
but not the right side.
Yeah, take the sign down about the ride sign, and we'll put it back up as we get into the riding season.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, we got to have our countdown calendar. Perfect.
Looks like this door has seen quite a few signs.
Yes, yeah. But the Velcro works well, doesn't it?
That's the kind that I got for this calendar. I saw what was underneath that.
Good.
Well, let me know how high or low. I don't want to show all of the...
Yeah, put it right. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Just perfect. Yep, right below the welcome. We get a full view.
Welcome, Harriet.
Yeah. Welcome, Harriet is right.
Okay. I think that'll stay put. And then let me grab my marker so we can put the first number.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Today's the first. Do we want to do 30 days or 31 days?
Well, go ahead and put 30 days to the end of March, and then we'll add on April if we have to. Or 31. Go to 31. Yeah.
31. Okay.
All right. So 31. We'll change it up.
Is that big enough numbers?
Yes. We can see just fine.
Yay, perfect. And then I can just hook this onto here, and I can change it every morning when I do my chores.
Okay. That's great. This is wonderful, Ashley, and everyone is complimenting you on a woman of many talents.
Oh, well, thank you, everyone. Thanks to the Peanut Gallery.
Yeah, we're all on the Peanut Gallery today. Well, thank you, and thank you, James. This is fun, and indeed, my excitement mounts, but so does my anxiety. I'm never really happy until she's home.
We are all eagerly awaiting her.
It'll be another great year this year, I'm sure. There's certain to be drama no matter what. So we can be guaranteed of that.
Absolutely. I think we're in for some drama too, because I don't know if you've noticed, but those ravens up there have been moving sticks around. And pretty soon, James will go up there and put our Mrs. Goose a decoy up on top to keep the geese away. But you may have to move the ravens at the same time, James.
Yeah. It always always something interesting we have to do around here. I wonder if Harriet understands the trials we go through to make all this work for her.
I don't think she knows or cares.
She probably wonders about us, wondering how she does in the wintertime, too. That's a long journey she makes to wherever she goes and back.
It sure is. It's a long journey, and she arrives tired and hungry. Every year she comes and she rests and she eats. And who can blame her? Yep. Okay. Thank you, James, for doing this. I greatly appreciate it, and I know we're all going to have fun worrying. You know, we're just a bunch of old hens here anyway. We love to worry about something, and Harriet gives us lots to worry about.
Absolutely. All right. Awesome. Well, thanks, Suzanne. Thank you, Ashley, and we will continue our programming today. We've got Ashley and Ryan coming out here at 4 p.m. to do the feeding of the herd, and we'll be following them around with the cameras as they do the evening chores. So thanks to everybody for tuning in today. Continue to stay tuned, and we'll be back with more from Dunrovin Ranch.
Thanks a lot.
So long, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.